Something totally different today. I'm going to pop over and see my mate Mad Dog and do a little bit of filming for him on his progress on his ponds, so I'll catch you later. Well, I'm here at Mad Dog's. I'll flick around. I've been here a couple of hours now. He's inside there boarding that out, and I've been in this one, blocking the corners behind there and typing it all up. Just going to get some silicone now, some sealant, and seal up them gaps under there. Just waiting for it to come back. Everything's looking good. I'll catch you in a bit. Day 2, helping me Mike Glynn, Mad Dogs. As you can see, that one's ready. He's just building steps there now to make a platform for accessing between the two. I finished boarding this one out yesterday. I'm now just breaking all the rough edges off. Pack the corners just so I can put the tape over there so the fiberglass will adhere to it. And the same again as yesterday, tape it all off. And silicone a bead around the bottom of that so that fiberglass that. So that's what we're up to today. Okay, so we're finished now. What we decided was that little ledge there was a bacteria trap, so we've chopped some timbers down to make a slope on that so any debris will fall into the bottom, obviously to the pit. It's all ready for fiberglass in there. And the other pond over there. The old pal's outside. Oh yeah, go see him. He's behind the screen there, look. I'll catch him in a sec. Yeah, it's been great to spend time with him and help him out, it really has. And I can't wait to see the fiberglass in and the fish coming, obviously. So I'll catch you later. Right then guys, day 2 we've finished. All ready for fiberglassing. It's been absolutely brilliant. Spent some time with this man and his missus, and
it's been a fantastic experience all round.
All done ready for fiberglassing, mate. Yeah. This
bloke absolutely works like a Trojan. Absolutely works like a Trojan. So respect where respect's due.
And yep. I've also come back with a few goodies from Mason's fish tanks. I'll show you them on another video.
Look at it as stuff that I no longer need, and you've had it, and that's what it's all about.
And I really appreciate it, mate.
No, and that's what it's all about, mate. It's about being together, innit?
Yes, it is.
If I can help you and you help me, everything's done, innit?
That's
but
brilliant.
I'm happy with that, mate.
So, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you later.
Hello there. As you know, I've been down to Glynn's, Mad Dog's pond, to give him an hand for a couple of days. And the man's kindly given me a couple of filter systems for Mason's tank. So I'm going to flick you around now and show you the filters and show you what I'm going to do with the filters. Okay, this one is a monster. Unfortunately, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to fit it anywhere in the house, as the house is small, council house. It's an FX4 and it's an absolutely cracking piece of kit. I've also got the pipe work. The lad sorted absolutely everything out for me. Much appreciated, Glynn. Thank you very much, matey. So, even if I don't use it, it's going to have a PP bath, as everybody should, with everything that you have. Even though Glynn's got no problems or issues with any of his fish or anything, you still need to PP whatever goods that you have second hand, just to make sure. Just inside the filter system, as you can see, it's an absolutely brilliant idea. There's your sponges. Just trying to film it with the one hand. There is 2 levers here. Oops, sorry, 2 levers there and there for you to lift them up. But trying to do it on camera to show you. If I can just pull that one out there. That's it. So there you go. you've got different layers. That's one tray with obviously your sponges as you would in your pond filter, and then you've got tray number 2, again sponges. I will separate them all out later and get them in that container. And then in the bottom you've got some more media. Look at these gloves, some more media. So I want to flush all this out, and what I'm thinking of doing is setting it all back up together. Fill this with water with PP, fill that container there with PP, and what I'm going to try and do is put the filter on the floor, because the filter's actually got its own pump to circulate the water. It's also got a draining tap to drain the waste. That's the beauty about it. Absolutely cracking bit of kit. I'm just going to swill these through in a bucket of tap water, because obviously it's not going to go into the tank at the moment. Then I'm going to clean the inside. You can actually see how it was working. I don't know that is actually crap or signs of the bacteria that's in the filter, but to me that's a good sign, that is. But anyway, I'm going to flush this out, flush the sponges out. I'm going to rebuild this, replace the lid. I'm going to place that on the floor. As you can see, the cable's gone down to a socket. I'm going to fill that tank there with PP, leave it running for 24 hours, so now hopefully the PP from there will circulate into the filter like it would do in a fish tank. Leave it for 24 hours, then hopefully the circulation should wash everything out and kill any bacteria that's in there, if there is any in there. The second thing is this smaller filter, which is ideal. Again, it kind of gives me all the accessories that goes with it. The same thing again. I know this one's been used, to be honest with you. I've not had a chance to have a look at it. It has, yeah. See, you can see all the soil in that, look. This is the reason why you need to clean them, even though they've got no problems of their own. You should always clean anything that you buy, regardless whether it's filters, anything that goes in your water. Well, you can tell by looking at that, it's only a tiny one compared to that big filter system there. But look at the crud in there that's held. That's been working a treat. But like I say, I'm going to wash all that out. Same thing again. I shall wash all that, fill it with water with PP in it, plug that in, and the same again, circulate the water to flush it all out with PP and kill any bacteria that's in it. So I'll set all that up and then I'll get back to you. Just a quick view. There's the before. Not cleaned that one yet. And there's the after. And that's just to swill off with a brush. And always use, if you can, different brushes for your tank, different brushes for your pond. Always keep everything separate. There's no doubt you've seen on other videos. One down, one to go, and then the brushes. I've cleaned all them up. I'm assuming, I'm not 100%, but I'm assuming that that should stay in the middle of there. And the reason I think that is because it was all wedged around there. Now I've got a baby's bottle brush on the end of that wire there, which is what you use for your sinks, and there's an hook on the end of the brush, and the hook is now wedged, and now what I want to do, I can't get the hook out. So what I'm going to have to do is take the pump off the side of the filter. So I'll take it apart and have a look. Right, Right, so if you do decide to do anything like that, be very careful. I suppose at a good pull that would have straightened out, but as I've tried to pull that out, as you can see it's caught on the edge, and instead of being a nook it's made it almost in two. If I can get it down and show you, an L shape, looks how it's wedged, so there's no way, if I couldn't have got that pump off, there's no way I could have got that out. So just be careful. But anyway, at least I can clean the pump out as well now. Thankfully that come apart, so I'll carry on cleaning it and I'll get back to you. Okay then, so there you go, bottle brush, and like I say, that piece of wire is what you normally put down your sink when you've got all air and stuff in your bath and your sink. But I adapted it and put a bottle brush in, so any pipes like that, as you can see, cleans it out a treat. And now I've got another one in the lid. Sorry about the camera work, trying to break it. As you can see, it makes an absolute treat to get the grime out. So I'll crack on with this now and put it back together and get it full of water and PP and hopefully get it up and running. There it is, FX14 all cleaned out, ready for PP. The only problem is the pump keeps turning off, whether it's because that water's not high enough or there's airlock in there, I don't know, so I've got to find out. The little one is over there. I've just had enough now, I just can't take no more. I'm in absolute agony, so I won't leave it for today. And tomorrow I'll put PP in and then see what happens from there. Well then, excuse me, well then I did get to PP. I'll just flick you around and show you. I did get to PP that one. It's been running for about 4 days. I've been helping Dave, so it's been in a bath for 4 days running the pump. This one, unfortunately, the smaller one, the cable was too short to reach the plug. As you can see, it's all been submerged under PP, and I'll leave that in 3 or 4 days the same. And what I'm doing is, because of the weather change, he's just covering it up. One is so Mason can't mess with it, and two, if it pours down my rain, I don't want the PP all overflowing in the garden. And what I like to do again is thank Glyn. I've got a cracking idea for that when the weather warms up, so look out for my idea for that. The little one hopefully, this one, I'll get that up and running into the unit, because that's another cracking bit of kit, but it needs soaking in PP and I wanted to put that in today. Again, massive thank you to Glyn for that, absolutely brilliant matey, and it was really great to spend some time. If you ain't never seen Mad Dog's videos, pop over to his channel, subscribe to the man and just put Cowpie next to it and they'll know I've sent you over. You've got some really good content and some cracking ideas on what to do with your ponds, and he's just had his latest 2 ponds fiberglassed, so I'll pop over and see him and watch his videos. Cheers again matey, thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, share my videos, subscribe if you don't mind, and don't forget to polish me thumb. You know you want to, folks.